Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kinsthetic with the Kinsthetics, and I'm here with you guys today with a new video. So today's video is going to be a sneaker haul. So I purchased a few new pairs of sneakers and wanted to share them with you guys because if y'all don't know, I love me some sneakers. Kendra equals sneakers and sneakers equal Kendra. So I was like, let me go ahead and share these sneakers with my friends, okay? So if you guys are interested in seeing the new sneakers that I purchased, then go ahead and keep on watching. Before we get started, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that red subscribe button down below so you can watch this family grow. Bars or whatever that came off the top of the dome. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy, and drop a comment down below with your thoughts, comments, questions, opinions, anything that's on your mind after watching today's video. Leave it down below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So before we start with today's video, I did want to let you guys know that links to all of the items that are mentioned in today's video will be down below in the description box. Just so you guys know, some of them are retail value and some of them are resale value. So I just wanted to say that just so you guys know. And as we go through each item, I'm going to speak about resale value if it is applicable. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first pair of sneakers that I picked up recently, I saw them in Nordstrom. If you guys watch my vlog, which vlog was it? Get ready with me for Mexico. I showed you guys that I went to Nordstrom downtown in New York, the new New York City flagship location. And I was just in search of shoes. And when I saw these, I'm like, oh, these are cute. So I feel like there's this common misconception that people only gravitate towards brands or items that they see others wearing, that they see influencers wearing, that they see celebrities wearing. And one thing about me is if I like something, whether people are wearing it or not, whether people are speaking about it or not, I'm going to get it because it's just something that I like. I'm not really the trendy type. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I saw these sneakers in the store and I'm like, I've never seen anyone with them, but they cute. They real cute and they real comfortable. So when I went in Nordstrom, they did not have my size, so I just got the item number and looked for it on Google and I purchased them. So it's by this brand Veja, which I believe is a Brazilian brand, and they are, ooh, not me dropping that box, honey. They are the Venturi Suede in khaki sable Oxford gray, and I got these in a size US 8. So I saw these in Nordstrom and I'm like, these are so cute. I don't have, I think I do now, sneakers like of this color family, of this colorway, because when I want to wear colors like burgundy, like olive green, like a dusty brown, I don't really have a shoe in my closet to go with them besides my Yeezy Desert Boots and my Yeezy 500s, which I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing me wear. But I was like, I just want something new in my closet. That's the main reason I wanted the mocha ones, because I just felt like I don't have any shoes in that color family to complement my outfits when I'm ready to wear a brown, when I'm ready to wear like a khaki. I don't really have a shoe to go with it. So I didn't get the mocha ones. So I was like, I feel like this is a purchase that I can make that can match a lot of things in this color family. I can wear this with browns, I can wear this with greens, I can wear this with pinks, I can wear this with burgundies, I can wear this with creams. It's just such a cute colorway. And also I love the shoe. It's like a chunky dad type sneaker. They're very comfortable. With these sneakers, I did learn that you have to loosen the laces. So I have a wide foot. One thing about me, I have a wide foot. So I played myself trying to put these on with the way that the sneakers were like already laced. But I had to go ahead and widen it out so we could stretch to my foot. So I did want to say that in case you guys do purchase these, or in case you guys do have these already, make sure you loosen the laces. As I mentioned, I got these in a size US 8, which is my normal size. So I would say that they run true to size. I don't believe that this brand or this style carries half sizes. So the next size up would be a size 9, which would be way too big. But the size 8 is fine. I can wear them comfortably with a thick pair of socks and all of that. So I did want to say that. I did wear these a couple of times already, but they are suede and it's been raining a lot in New York, so I haven't been able to bring these out as much as I wanted to. But I'll go ahead and pop a picture here of an example of like an outfit that I wore it with. But I told y'all on my stories too, I said when y'all see me wearing these sneakers every day, don't be confused because these my girls. When you guys see me with another colorway, don't be confused because these are my girls. I low-key wanted these in like an all white colorway. I'm still in search of finding that, or a different colorway that's just lighter, because as you guys can see, this is more of a darker colorway. So once I find that, I'm gonna buy it. I think these shoes were, I think I paid like $190 for these shoes, including shipping, because I did purchase them from Bandier, which is an international website, but they are available on Madewell. I did see that in a couple of other US sites, but I just wanted to get them, and they only had a size 39 on Bandier at the time, but then after I checked and I found it on Madewell. So if you guys do want the specific colorway, I'll see if they are still on Madewell, but I'll have a couple of links down below. So whether you guys are in the States, whether you guys are in Europe, because I got y'all watching my channel too over in Europe, okay? So I'll have links down below so that the girls can have options. So yeah, this is the first pair of sneakers that I purchased recently. Okay, so the next pair of sneakers that I purchased recently, I told you guys about them in a previous ASOS haul. I have bought this yellow and navy blue top, and I told you guys that I bought that top to wear with the sneakers, but I wanted the high top version of these sneakers, but I saw the low top and it was cheaper for me to get. So I got the low top. So these are the Nike Dunk Low Michigan, and I got these in a size 6 grade school. You guys, these sneakers are like a staple. The navy blue and yellow combo, it just does it for me, okay? I can see myself wearing this with so many different things in the summer, in the fall, in the spring. So I was like, I need these. I also love, like, I've never been a fan of low dunks, but with Nike coming out with all of these low dunks, I've been falling into the trap of loving low dunks. Even though I still love me a high dunk, I'm still gonna go ahead and purchase a couple pairs of high dunks, but these, I was like, I need them. And I think I'll put the price that I paid on the screen. It was resale value, which means that it was more than the item originally retailed for, but it was not high in resale value compared to other low dunks. So I was like, let me go ahead and get these because I wanted this colorway. So, and I told you guys it was cheaper than me buying the high top dunk of this colorway. So I was like, let me go ahead and get it. I just think that it's just such a classic color combo. I do have a couple of outfits already planned with these. I haven't popped out with them yet. I have not popped out with these just yet. I still have not worn them. As you guys can see, it still has a StockX tag on it. So they haven't been worn yet. But I got a couple questions of people asking me if I trust StockX, whether I purchase from StockX or if I would recommend for them to purchase from StockX. And here's my opinion. With StockX, the whole fiasco of them verifying items that aren't legit, vice versa, whatever the case is, I think that anything that's a hyped release, anything that's a huge release like Dior ones or Off-White ones, I'm not buying that from StockX because there's so many people who are making replicas of that sneaker that I can see it going to StockX and them passing it through as a verified item, versus something that's not as hyped, such as dunk lows, but dunk lows that are specific colorways. So the orange and white dunk lows, I would not buy those from StockX because that's a high demand colorway, and I can see people making replicas left and right, and it's not giving that. But this colorway, I was like, it's calm, nobody's really checking for it, so let me go ahead and get it from StockX. But when it comes to buying sneakers resale value, I always compare StockX to GOAT. If something is the same price on GOAT or cheaper on GOAT, I'll prefer to buy on GOAT or Stadium Goods or Farfetch, because Farfetch and Stadium Goods are like the same company now. But StockX is kind of my last resort for buying resale sneakers, is what I'm trying to say. So in general, I would just recommend, if something is a hype release, I would not recommend getting it from StockX. But if it's something real low key, if it's something that nobody's really checking for, then I would say get it from StockX. If it is cheaper on StockX versus GOAT versus Stadium Goods versus Farfetch and all of the other resale options. So yeah. Okay, so the next pair of sneakers that I purchased recently, you guys have seen them time and time again if y'all follow me on Instagram. If you guys don't, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Kinsthetic_. I rave about these shoes all of the time, and I rave about them for a reason, okay? I mentioned these in one of my previous collective hauls, but it did not come in the mail yet. So I was like, since I have my hands on them now, let me go ahead and include them in the sneaker haul. So these are the Nike Rift Breeds in the color white. So I have these shoes in white, and I have 2 pairs of the black because I just love these shoes so much. When I tell you guys that these are the most comfortable sneakers in my closet, it's one of the most comfortable sneakers in my closet. These shoes are your ultimate everyday shoe. These shoes are your ultimate vacation shoe. These shoes are your ultimate appointment shoe. Anything that you just need comfy feet for, these are them. If you are on your feet a lot, if you walk a lot, if you move around a lot, I would highly recommend these shoes because they are super comfortable. Everyone who has purchased them based on my recommendation has been raving about them. Like, where have these been all of my life? Why have I never seen these before? Why have I never heard of these before? And when I tell y'all that I'm just here to put y'all on, I'm just here to put y'all on, okay? So if you guys didn't see it on my Instagram, all 100 times I posted, if you guys didn't hear about it in my previous vlogs, I'm just here to re-emphasize that you need these shoes in your closet. Whether you have the black, the white, both of them, couple of pairs of them, you need these shoes in your closet. If you got these shoes, these Nike Rift Breeds, comment down below and let the girls and the boys know how comfortable these shoes are and how much they need them, okay? So these shoes are the Nike Rift Breeds. I would recommend only the Nike Rift Breeds because the ones that are just Nike Rifts, they're more of a structured shoe and they are not as comfortable as the Nike Rift Breeds. So I do have a colorful colorway of the regular Nike Rifts and they are not that comfortable if I'm on my feet for a long period of time. But these girl, these are that girl, okay? They are breathable. They have like this nice mesh. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see, but the whole shoe is made of this mesh breathable material, which also makes them perfect for vacation and summer. These shoes are amazing on vacation because you can go ahead, you can walk through a waterfall, you can walk on water, you can do whatever you need to go on vacation, and then you can just throw them in the washing machine and they will be good as new, okay? So if you are in search of a comfortable shoe for vacation, for everyday wear, check out these Nike Rift Breeds. These are that girl, okay? I will have the link down below. They are a limited release, I guess. I got my first pair like 7 or 8 years ago when I was still working at Foot Locker, and I found them in Finish Line and Macy's on 34th Street. They were on sale for like $40. So I wish I got like 3 pairs, but I only got one. So when they came back out this year, I think it was for their 10th or 20th year anniversary of the shoe, that they put them out again. But once these are gone, I do not think that Nike is going to have them on the website anymore. So if you guys are interested in the shoe, get them now. Do not sleep on them. I'm telling y'all that these shoes are comfortable. Read the comments down below because I want y'all, if y'all have them, let everybody know how comfortable they are because these are that girl. Another thing people ask me about is the separation of the toe. So as you guys can see, there's like a big toe separation, and people usually ask me, is it uncomfortable for me? I would say no. Yes, it does take some getting used to because you're not used to your big toe being separate from your other 4 toes, but you get used to it. It's not uncomfortable at all. I forget that the split is even here at this point, so I think that it's comfortable. I think it gets like, it takes some getting used to, but overall it's not like uncomfortable. It doesn't cause any discomfort, so I did want to clear that up. But yeah, these shoes right here, y'all need them. Don't sleep on it. And the last pair of shoes that I picked up is a recent release that came out. These were limited edition. These were kind of hard to get, but not as hard to get as his previous collaborations with New Balance. This is a recent collaboration that Sahil Bembury, I still don't know how to pronounce his name, so please forgive me. He recently did another collaboration with New Balance, and these are the Water Be the Guide collaboration of New Balance and Salehe Bembury. Yeah, y'all know I don't know how to pronounce a lot of things, so please don't come for me. Sorry. Let me know how to pronounce it down below if you know. But these sneakers right here, girl, the details. So first of all, let's get into the box of the shoe. So this is the shoe box that the shoe came in. Really cute. Details. On the side, it says, Water Be the Guide. And then on the inside of the shoebox, there's like this artwork that represents the inspo of the collaboration. But when I first saw these, I'm like, oh my god, these are so cute. Because Kim brought up a good point, and it's something I need to take into consideration a little bit, but not really, because y'all know I just love sneakers so much. But she mentioned that she wants to get more summer colors in sneakers, because in the winter we don't really wear sneakers. We wear boots, we wear Uggs, we're in New York City, so snow, or I'm not outside because it's cold. So the main times I leave the house are spring, summer, and fall. And dark colors in the summer, like, it's a tee, but it's not like, you know, it doesn't match the theme, it doesn't match the aesthetic. But when she said that, I'm like, I don't have that many bright sneakers in my closet. My sneakers are neutral tones. My sneakers are whites, blacks, and just dark colors. If anything, if there's colors, it's dark. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna challenge myself to get more colorful sneakers to add to my sneaker collection. So when I saw these, I'm like, yeah, these are that, girl. The detail of these are amazing. They have suede panels, they have mesh panels. The turquoise color is so rich. It has 3 pairs of laces. So we have the turquoise laces, the green laces, and then the pastel pink laces. These sneakers are a T. So I did get these in a size 7, and they do fit, but these sneakers do run wide. So I got these from the New Balance website in a size 7, but I was also able to get a size 6.5 from the Be a Sponge website, which was the, I think it's Salihi's, it's Bunbury's website, I believe. So I got a 6.5 from there. It hasn't came in the mail yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this 7 to my sister, and then I'm gonna keep the 6.5. But you guys, these sneakers are super comfortable. They look amazing on the feet. I cannot wait to wear these sneakers and style them, because when I pop out with these, y'all gonna be like, girl, those is cute. And I'm telling y'all, they are cute. So the resale value on these are not as expensive as resale values on the previous sneakers that he launched. So I think they were $150 on New Balance, and when I looked last, the resale value of a size 7 was like $350. So it's not too bad, but if you want them, you know what I'm saying? But it's these sneakers, if I didn't get them retail, I wasn't gonna buy them resale, because I wasn't feeding for them. But at the same time, since I was able to get them, I'm like, okay, you know. So yeah, I really love these sneakers. Can't wait to wear them. I ordered the orange Carlton or Carl Yaetu bag, so I'm definitely gonna do an outfit with that bag, these sneakers, and an outfit. It's gonna be a real tea, okay? So those are the sneakers that I purchased recently to add to my sneaker collection. I love all of them. I can't wait to wear the ones that I haven't wore yet and give you guys some looks on Instagram, because I did take a break, but your girl is back. So make sure you guys are following me, because when I tell y'all the looks are loading, the looks are loading. They're pending, they're on the way, they are en route. So make sure you're following me so you guys can keep up. But these sneakers, I don't know which one is my favorite. I would say that for comfort, the Nike Rifts are my favorite, but for aesthetic, for looks, for dressing up and popping out with an outfit, the Nike Dunk Lows are gonna be my favorites. So yeah, comment down below and let me know what your favorites are from this sneaker haul. Also, if you guys have questions about getting sneakers on releases, limited edition general releases, I have a video on my YouTube channel discussing all of the details of how you can cop sneakers that are released, whether it's a hype sneaker, not a hype sneaker. I have details in that video, so make sure you guys check it out. I'll plug it up above, down below in the end cards. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys did, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel for more sneaker content. Give this video a big thumbs up so it can reach as many beautiful people on this platform. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you guys have any of these sneakers, if you guys plan to pick any of these sneakers up. Once again, the links for everything will be down below for retail and resale value of these sneakers. And let me know which one was your favorite. And until my next video, I'll see you guys later.